Hey guys, how y'all doing? Good to see you, G2, G2, G23, Tactical Fud, New Jersey, Fishing Maniac, my brothers. I was trying to get the lighting in here fixed because every time the sun shines, it gets bright and it gets dark. So I don't know what's going on with it. Y'all hear me okay? I'm doing good, brother. How about you? You been catching any today? 5 by 5. What does that mean, Dan? Okay, good. Sounds okay. What's everybody up to today? Anything special? Hey, Phil, Rockwood 64. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in here. You working on that deer cooler today or taking it easy? Hey, Boxcar Jerry, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in here. Hope you're doing good today. Oh, okay, good, Dan. Thanks. Recipe from Nature, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. It's nice to always have you in here. Hey, Chris from 740, how you doing, Chris? You out shooting today? As Unpaved Explorer, how you doing, John? I appreciate you coming in. Well, thank you, Recipe from Nature. I appreciate you always being here. Good, Jerry. Yeah, it's a little warm for the egg today, John. I cooked a couple days ago. I got a video coming out on that one in a couple of days. Actually, we're supposed to have some rain coming in here in a little while. Thank goodness. Good deal, Chris. I don't know how many videos back it was, but I just watched one this morning. Water the field. How you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Hey, we're just trying to stay cool here, brother. Jerry, garden's about playing out. I'm still getting some peppers and some okra and tomatoes. That's about all. That's about all that's left. It's played out. I'll start tilling it up and get ready for my fall garden pretty soon. Somebody want to run Recipe for Nature's link? I'd appreciate it. There you go, brother or sister. I'm not sure. Hey, no problem, Chris. I enjoy them, buddy. A lot of them are over my head, but I still like to watch them anyway, just in case I ever get to the point where I can do some of the stuff with guns you guys do. Is it, John? Pretty hot in Cleveland. Hey, Gary Meldrum, how you doing, brother? Oh, yellow wax beans. Good deal. Those will be good. Is that right, New Jersey? I think everybody is. I got something digging out in mine. I'm not sure what it is yet. Yeah, it's gonna be good, Gary. Yeah, y'all know if we do get any trolls in here, y'all Recipe for Nature's in here all the time, but everybody seems to be getting a lot of trolls, so I y'all jump on them fast. Is it, Gary? It's the sun keeps going in and out. I'm not sure. It may be my internet because I'm having to do this on my hotspot on my phone. AR Gun 1776, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. Hot one today, ain't it? No problem, Recipe. Yeah, I know, Jerry. Did anybody hit the Mega Millions or they hit any smaller amounts? I meant to go get a ticket and I forgot. Didn't ever go get it. That's one I should have bought. No, Jerry. No, Gary, I don't think so, buddy. It's just this hotspot, man. It goes in and out. I called and checked my connection the other day, and they said it's perfect. So I don't know what's going on with it. We appreciate AR Guns. Hey, there's Caboclo Carlos. How you doing, brother? Everybody say hey to Carlos. We appreciate you bringing in here, Carlos. Hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon. Hope you're off work today. Oh, really, Jerry? Water the field, is that right? I know a lot of people wish they, oh, one winner, 1.3 billion. Good Lord. Hey, Nikki St. Laurent. Everybody say hey to Nikki. I appreciate you coming in here, Nikki. I just got the bad news I didn't win the lottery. So one person, that's something. I'm happy for them. Just wish it had been me. Good, Carlos. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing good, buddy. Oh, cool. Carlos, AR Gun 1776 is watching your video, brother. Oh, man, I hate that New Jersey. Mine's about to crap out, too. I got to get another one. I done busted my screen. It's probably 5 years old now. Maybe 6 years old. I don't know how old it is. Maybe you can sign up some chubs or something. No, Nikki, I didn't win. They just broke the news to me. Yeah, it is some bad luck, isn't it, Jerry? I quit play. I hadn't played a lottery ticket. I couldn't even tell you the last time I bought one. I ain't never won squat. Hey, Garen Gatorlope, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in, Garen. What you up to on Sunday afternoon? Yeah, I'll buy scratch offs. I've won more money on scratch offs than I ever won on a lottery ticket. So, yeah, it is, John. I believe I could think of a few things I'd buy with 1.3 billion. Well, they'll appreciate that Recipe for Nature. Yeah, me too. I just don't buy them anymore, AR guns. Yeah, I tell you what, I talked to my buddy in Florida yesterday. It's not much better here, Garen. It's mighty hot up here too. I think he said it was 106 real feel yesterday where he's at, Florida. Hey, there's Michael Hurtneck. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. What's going on today, Michael? There's Mr. Charles, the frugal farmer. How you doing, brother? No, we were just talking about that. Charles, they just broke the news to me. I didn't win the lottery, so I'm still broke. Still a poor man. I don't know, Nikki. I believe I'd give it a shot. I believe I'd have to. Wow, Dan, 111 in Oregon. That's way too hot for me. Yeah, Garen, I know it's hot down there. Yeah, I tell you what, New Jersey, a lot of states are having droughts right now. We were in one, but we're finally starting to shift the pattern now. Oh, really, Michael? I tell you what, we got a good rain last night. I was happy to see that. That's the first time I hadn't had to water the garden in a while. No, John, I still got my potatoes growing. I forgot about them. We checked them the other day. They're decent size, but they're not ready to pull yet. Yeah, that's right, Charles. I told him I can't remember last time I bought a lottery ticket. I really can't. Oh, there he is. Birthday boy. Georgia boy 44. Happy birthday, man. Everybody tell Georgia boy happy birthday. He's a young man, too. I wish I was 50 again. We have been getting some good rain, Georgia boy. This last week here, anyway. Dang, Michael, that's longer than we went. We were just over 30, about 30 days here, I think. Oh, I bet it is, John. I don't even water the yard anymore, and it's browned out twice, but it's came back with this rain. So, and I thought for sure it'd kill that centipede out, but it didn't. You spent a lot of work on that front yard too, John. Hey, I enjoyed seeing y'all shooting at the range, Georgia boy. That was cool. Like your son was shooting pretty good with his new rifle. Oh, thanks, Charles. I appreciate that, buddy. I enjoyed your video about the marbles when I saw it this morning. It made me laugh, made me think of some good stories. Yeah, my centipede made it through this all these droughts, Georgia boy. Now I think I got some Bermuda in the back. It didn't do real good. It browned out real bad, but it came back. So yeah, that's good, Georgia boy. I'm waiting for that grand boy of mine to get up a little older. I get him a BB gun, and I'll work on the 22 with him. Ain't no problem, Recipe for Nature. We appreciate you coming in and hanging out with everybody. It's a good bunch of folks on here. Well, Georgia boy, I watched last night, and my little dot on the radar that rain came down and went all the way around me and went south, and I got just a very little bit yesterday afternoon. But last night it came back, and I got around a good rain. But I couldn't believe it went right around me. I know, Nikki. Thank you, brother. You know, Georgia, I know it does good in Florida, but I don't know how good it would do in Georgia, Garen. We get some pretty cold winters sometimes. It may do fine as hot as it's been. Yeah, I know, Georgia boy, but I'm trying. I think it's just I'm in the dead zone or something. Yeah, his son's doing some was doing some good shooting. Heck, everything down here gets so muddied up when it rains. It ain't worth getting the boat out, George boy. Hey, rattle trap fishing, how you doing, brother? Are y'all been out fishing today, or y'all taking a weekend off? Thank you, recipes. I was almost to 3,000 New Jersey, and then it dropped back down to like 2930 something. So I can't break the 3,000 mark. Save my life, but that's all right. Yeah, it is. I know. I hadn't watched a lot of videos lately. I've been swamped around here. Okay, Garen, I'll do that, buddy. Okay. Well, y'all are doing better than me then, because I hadn't even got the boat in the water this year. I'll probably miss the whole summer. I'll probably get fishing a little bit for fall, but that'd be it. We'll get you there, Dan. Yeah, anybody that ain't subbed to Dan G23, y'all make sure you sub to him. He does a lot of lies. He deserves a lot more than get his numbers up. Hey, that's what you got to do, though, New Jersey. I do all I can, but I just don't have any more time than that. Oh, I bet it did, George boy. What'd they drop it for? Power? Or let people work on docks and stuff? Hey, Jen, how you doing? Everybody say hey to Miss Jen. Jen said it's pretty hot out her way last time I talked to her. As a matter of fact, it was real hot. Yeah, G, post your link, bro. That's what I'm wanting. I'm wanting to get out this fall when it cools down some. Hey, Digger Evans, Model Railway, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. I enjoyed your last video. That was awesome, man. You got some skills. Small Water Charters, how you doing, John? Just got off the water. I hope you got some big ones. I know Lindia did. Okay, Garen. I'll check it. I'll check him out. Yeah, y'all all say hey to Digger Evans. Somebody run Digger's link too. He's a good fella. I met him over at one of Jerry's lives. He's a good guy. Well, that's what I figured, Georgia boy. I didn't figure it was to do docks or anything. Well, I guess we just pack it in when we can, New Jersey. Yeah, Digger's in the British Isles. Hey, Bernie Sanchez, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in, Bernie. Now, all y'all run your channel links or run each other's channel links. You know I don't care. We're doing good, Bernie. How hot are y'all today? Hey, Trev, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. That's right. I already told him. Happy birthday to Georgia boy. No problem, Digger. You're always welcome in here, man. We have a good time. Got a great bunch of folks. Yeah, specs would be good, Gary. I need a cooler full of something. Really? Well, hey, I'm happy with 4-pounders. I know y'all catching bigger than that. Those are good ones to me. John. Oh God, a bit cooler at 96. That's terrible, Jen. Hey, Garen, I appreciate you coming in, brother. Trying to stay cool, man. Oh, high 103, Bernie. That ought to be against the rules right there. You probably got one, Georgia boy. They said we were going to get some about 3 or 4 o'clock today. I don't know. Hey, Vanessa Kitty. Everybody say hey to Vanessa. I sure appreciate you coming in. Oh, same way here, Jen. The humidity's been terrible. Even after it rained last night, the steam this morning was hot at 9 o'clock this morning. It was terrible. But I didn't have to water the garden or anything. Vanessa, you need to do your stools you're working on, your chairs. You need to do a video on those so we can come over and watch them. Hey, D. Thomas, how you doing, Don? It's good to see you. I appreciate you coming in. We're all talking about how nasty and hot it is today. Oh, me too, Georgia boy. Me too. I don't care if they're a pound. I just like catching fish, you know. And I don't never eat them, so it don't matter. I'll toss them back anyway. Yeah, bass, New Jersey. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, Vanessa. We'll go in there and get some of their air conditioning. Of course, you're car's probably got air conditioning. Really, Don? It felt good last night. We got a little rain, but it got steamy again today. Oh, good, Vanessa. I'm looking forward to that. I know everybody else will too. Well, that's good, Don. That's what's been so bad here. Good deal, Vanessa. Yeah, get it, Dan. I'm ready for some crabbing videos, brother. Yeah, me either, Nikki. I wish I could get up to the mountains and do some trout fishing too, but I'm swamped. I'll probably be swamped all the way till trapping starts too. But some trout sure would be good. Oh, well, I hope lumber's coming down, Nick, Vanessa. All right, I'll check it out, New Jersey. I watched a few videos this morning. I hadn't got too many of them done today. That'd be fun, Vanessa. Yeah, I do too, Nikki. I love trout. Good, Don. Glad y'all got out. And I thought about going walking this morning, but I didn't do it. I should have. I gotta get in shape walking that trap line. It kills me the first couple of weeks every year. It's just so hot. It's hard to make myself get out though. Yeah, Dan, I'm looking forward to seeing those videos, brother. Oh, Jeremy Cooley Outdoors did some crabbing earlier. He's up. I can't remember where he's at. He may be up near you, but he caught some crab this year. That was a pretty fun video. Oh, really, New Jersey? I like watching you catch catfish and carp. Oh, really, Georgia boy? Have they not been stocking or didn't have enough rangers or they were always stocking when I used to go up there because I catch all those little fingerlings, let them go. But it was fun catching them. They just wasn't no size to them. Oh, that's cool, Vanessa. Yeah, 2x6x8s are going to be high right now, I bet. Hey, it's Jamie. Everybody say, hey, Jamie. Jamie's Country Living. I hope you're feeling better, Jamie. I hope your husband's feeling better, too. Believe me, I know how crappy you feel right now. Oh, that's good, Don. We had a decent breeze a little while ago. It's kind of died down now, but if another shower comes through, it feels good before it rains. Well, I know, Jamie, it's going to take you. It took me about 10 days before I even felt like doing much anything. Really, Vanessa? That's something. We don't have that many. I mean, native ones, I guess. Yeah, I saw it. I think I saw that pickerel, New Jersey. We got some pickerel down here, but you don't catch them very often. 805 Barbecue Junkie. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. You run your link, or if I don't know, I can't remember if you got a wrench or not. I can't see it, but somebody wants to run 805 Barbecue Junkie, you can run him for me. That brother can cook, man. I wish I could cook on the grill like he does. Hey, Mitchell Wagner, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you coming in. Uh-oh. Well, it sounded like you were a working man today then. Well, just stay as long as you can. If you can't, that's fine. That's fine. But I appreciate you coming in here. Good, Jamie. I'm glad that y'all are feeling a little better. That's not bad, Vanessa. Hey, Chip, wild about being outdoors. How you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. Oh, you're getting ready for the season, I guess. I know I am. Yeah, Mitchell's a good folk. Okay, Vanessa, that's okay. I know there ought to be enough folks in here that can do it, but I appreciate it. Yeah, 805 Barbecue Junkie. I cooked a roast on the grill too. I did a shoulder roast on the grill. It turned out good, but I don't think it was as good as the one you did today that I saw today. Hey, Mitchell, I really appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you always watching too. Y'all stay cool while you work on that sink. I'm glad you're inside the house anyway. Oh, that'd be cool, Vanessa. Yeah, you could have got something done. Oh, awesome, Chip. I wish I was at the ocean right now. Oh, Ocean City. I'm not sure where that's at. I've heard of it, but whoo, that's gonna be good, Vanessa. Love me some briskets. Man, everybody's making me hungry. All y'all cooking some good stuff. I know Jen's probably cooking today too. Hey, Broke Loader 2, how you doing, bro? Appreciate you coming in. We got a few folks from the reloading community in. Oh, there's Miss Judy and Spirit. Everybody say hey to Miss Judy. Hope you're doing good today. We're all talking about how terribly hot it is. Yeah, asparagus sounds good right now. Maryland, okay. I knew I'd heard of it, but I wasn't sure where it was at. Okay, Chip, good. I mean, this might be a stupid question, but it's at the ocean, right? That sounds good, Jen. I like me some homemade cheeseburgers too. Have you, Nikki? You been there? 90 degrees in Maine. Well, that's about what it is here, Judy. I can't wait for fall. It can't get here fast enough for me. That's all I can tell you. I don't care how cold it gets this year. I've had enough hot weather. Oh yeah, that's the way I cook mine, Vanessa. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of butter, maybe a little bit of onion powder. Oh, good, Don. Well, it sounds like I better go get some burger meat. Sounds like everybody's having burgers. I don't have any deer burger left. Oh, okay, Nikki. I didn't know that. Good deal, Chip. Yeah, that's usually what I do, G23, but I ran out of Stoney's got me some over at his house, but I hadn't had time to get it from him. He's got me some deer meat, and we got we went in force and bought a fourth of uh, a side of beef. Oh yes, Nikki, I am so ready for fall. I hear you, Don. You just like me, buddy. I'm sure it is, Judy. Y'all got some good hunting there. Oh, 84, Vanessa. Make up, mama, son. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. It's good to see you in here. Yeah, I know, Jen. It seems like it gets more humid every year. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that, but ooh, sounds good, Jamie. Well, you just keep on cooking, and we'll keep on yapping. Yeah, everybody say hey to make up mom and son. Well, Don, it won't be long. You'll be able to get it, buddy. No, Chip, I usually don't make any up. It doesn't get cold enough here to really have to. I mean, I could have used some a couple times this year, but most of the time I just use peat moss, and it don't usually freeze up on us long. We don't have any hard freezes where it freezes for like 2 or 3 days. I may, I mean, if they predict the cold winter, I may just buy a bag or two, from like F&T just to have it on hand. But generally, it don't get cold enough here that we have to have it. That's right, Vanessa. Just walk it straight to the freezer. Oh yeah, I would think so by now, Don. I had a couple of little ones in the backyard the other day. I never saw Mama, but I'm sure she was close by. Oh, that's cool, Vanessa. I know they're going to be good looking. Hey, that's fine, Jamie. Yeah, you keep cooking, and I appreciate you leaving it on. I really do. Yep. See all these bread makers. I told people on my last video, a lot of people make bread. That's a good way to swap out when it gets rough. That's right, Nikki. I tell you what, Vanessa, Nikki does some good leather work. So does Mark Thomas. I'm gonna get Mark to make me a holster, I think. Huh. Yeah, I need a holster for that TX22 I bought. So I really need a shoulder holster so I can take it on the trap line this year. Yeah, they are, Don. I'm all about homemade anything, especially bread. Oh, you do good work, Nikki. I started trying to do some of that a year or two ago. I gave up. I stunk at it. So about all I could make was a strop for my knives. Good, Dan. I've been meaning to message him and talk to him about it. I mean, I've seen some good work he's done for the Scotsman and two or three other people. I need a shoulder holster though, so I can stay above the water lines. I get out about weight. Well, sometimes chest deep in that water. I want to be able to carry it up high if I can. Oh, that's good, Vanessa. Yeah, I know, Nikki. I gave up on it. Oh, good, Judy. You know, here we don't have permit. All you do is you buy a hunting license and you can kill deer. I think you can kill either sex pretty much the whole season now in Georgia because we got so many deer. They're trying to thin them out. Best I know of anyway. They may have changed it, but I know just about every day you can kill either doe or a buck. I hope you get one though. I always like does are much more tender. It's kind of tedious, Don. That's one thing I don't have the patience. You know, some things I can do, some things I just don't have the patience for. Oh, you didn't get one done? He's got some fat deer running around there, Nikki. I tell you what, Vanessa, I got a double set of shoulder holsters for my feather lights, you know, and I can wear them under a jacket, have both of them. I did buy, but I think I got Galcos was what I ordered, what I bought, put those in. But I like the shoulder holsters. I saw that, Dan. He did an awesome job too. The little plaque and the holsters were nice. I mean, very nice. We used to be able to get $2 a year, and then we had certain doe days, but they changed it after so many people were hitting deer with cars. I think they pretty much opened it up to you can shoot does year round now here. I know you can kill up to like 10 deer a year here. Oh, that'd be neat. Yeah, I like shoulder holsters too, Vanessa. I like them for shorter guns. Usually, I don't like big guns on a shoulder holster. They're just so heavy. But for a smaller gun, I like them. I also got some of those shirts. They're like an undershirt. You just slide them into a pocket. Those are pretty comfortable. Better get your name in the hat, Don. I think our bow season starts about September here, sometime in September. But it's mighty hot out there in September in Georgia. I'd hate to sit in a deer stand or in a blind this time of year. Our trapping season starts December 1st, but first cold snap it hits maybe around. If we have a cooler October, I'm gonna start trapping coons in October. Oh man, if we had elk, Dan, I would definitely put in for an elk permit or a draw, whatever you have to have. That's something I'd love to go do is elk hunt. Nikki, y'all have a great Sunday afternoon. I appreciate you coming in. Enjoy it with the boys. Y'all go shoot something. Go shoot some targets. Judy, didn't you say you pulled a moose permit this year, or a draw for a moose permit? I'm gonna try and do the turkey hunting thing this year. I think go with a buddy of mine. That's something I hadn't done in a long time. Is turkey hunt. See you later, Nikki. Oh, that's neat, Judy. I hope you get one of each. Y'all got a lot of freezers at your house and your son's house? I imagine it takes a heck of a freezer to put up a moose. I'm hoping to get 2 freezers here for the trap shed this fall. I'd like to have one for hides and then one for vegetables and edibles. I won't put nothing in that one except food we're going to eat. I'm gonna have to run a new service line out here though, so it'll power everything. Right now, I couldn't handle the freezer. Oh, that's good, Vanessa. That'd be a lot of deer meat. If you got that many and your husband got, some, that's a lot of deer meat. That's Connecticut's bag limit. Oh, really, Georgia boy? See, I hadn't even looked for any. I mean, it used to be a dime a dozen, but I hope I can get them when time comes around. I definitely need one for food. I'd like to have one for hides too, but I mean, I can do without that one if I have to, but I definitely want one to put some of my. I'm running out of freezer space, freezing a lot of this stuff. I should have canned it, and I didn't, like a dummy. Yeah, that's what I would think. It would fill a big freezer up with a moose, Vanessa. Oh, really, Dan? We got a Costco right over here near the house. It's funny. We got a Costco on one side of the road, and we got a Sam's on the other side of the road. But I've never seen freezers at Sam's, so I may have to go to Costco and get them if I can't find one around here. Georgia boy, I could probably get away with one deer. And we always do mix ours with beef fat too. But I believe I could, because see, my grandkids and all, they'll eat ground. That's all they'll eat. They don't like roast or anything. So I usually have a whole thing ground, but I can get away with one a year right now, unless it's a real small one. I usually split some with my buddy and awesome, Judy. I can't wait to see some videos on that. I know y'all would get one. Your son's best guide out there. Yeah, I think a moose hunt would be cool. Well, I buy a lot of stuff at Sam's, Dan, buy it in bulk, but I've never been to Costco. I guess I need to go over there and see if I can go through and check out a membership there. Oh, really, Chip? That would be cool. Black bear. I've never bear hunted either. Stoney's supposed to be making me some jerky, deer jerky, Georgia boy. He says he's gonna make me up some. So y'all don't have Costco tactical food. That's the first one I've seen. They just built this Costco here. Uh, for the longest time, you didn't see them here, but now that one's it's brand new right across from Sam's. So I figured y'all did, Judy. I sure hope I have two of them this fall. You're gonna enjoy that, Chip. That's gonna be a great hunt. Yeah, I know. That's my problem, Vanessa. I watched Mark J. Larson go up and down those big old mountains and valleys, and I don't think I could do it unless I was on a four-wheeler. Really, Georgia boy? I've seen some at what is it? What's that tool place? Tractor Supply. That tool place you see all around here. But I think 8 foot long. I think that one they got over there at Harbor Freight, I think that's only a 6 foot bench there. That's not a bad price at all. I've never seen. Did you order it online? I've never been, Vanessa. Yeah, I've never been bear hunting. Georgia boy, you ever been bear hunting up North Georgia? Wow, Chip, that's pretty cool. Now I was thinking about I done forgot it again. Harbor Freight, Dan. Home Depot's got some, but they're expensive at Home Depot. Oh, 6 does? Okay. I hit one when I was on the fire department one night with the fire truck, Vanessa. And I hung him up on the back of the fire truck and skinned him out, processed him on the back of the fire truck. I like to got in trouble for that one, but how far is Little Rock from you, Tactical Fud? If it ain't too bad of a drive, that may be worth your while going out there, especially when you buy in bulk. Okay, Vanessa. Oh, have you, Georgia boy? See, I've never even been. I got buddies of mine that went up there and hunted, but that'd be good, Chris. I'll make for a nice video. Really, Vanessa? Well, Tactical Fud, that ain't, it's not terrible if you go there once, kind of like quarterly. If you go every 3 months and buy in bulk, that's not bad, really. I've had to drive that far to go just to get to a lot of stuff. Costco's look pretty good, Georgia boy. I mean, from what I've seen on their ads, Clark Howard swears by them. Oh, I bet, Vanessa. He's probably counting that weight. I'm tempted to shoot. If that big buck comes out here behind the house, I'm tempted to get me a crossbow this year and pop him. There you are, Mark Thomas. We was talking about you earlier, buddy. Your ears burning? We were talking about how good at leather working you are. I told him I might be getting with you about making me a shoulder holster for my TX22 so I can use it during trapping season. Oh, that'd be good, Vanessa. I hope they got some good ones, some good sales there. Ain't no problem, buddy. You do some awesome woodworking. Do some awesome leather work. You and the family doing anything this afternoon? Y'all getting back out in the kayak? We got a good breeze blowing. That rain may be coming. What is that, Vanessa? I don't know what that is. Is that beer or liquor? Okay. Well, I don't blame you, buddy. I got out and did the garden early this morning, got my grass cut yesterday, so I don't have a whole lot going on today. Yeah, it was, Dan. That was a cool looking walking stick, too, Mark. I've seen a lot of wisteria around here grow like that. I should have cut them down. That wisteria, man, it'll go up those trees like nobody's business. Oh, okay, Vanessa. I had never heard of that. Yeah, I think it's trying here, Mark. They said we should get some about 3 or 4 o'clock, so it ought to be getting pretty close. I hope we do anyway. Let's see here. Or not. No, no. It's north of me, but maybe it'll move down and get me in a little while. That'd be good, Vanessa. We hadn't had a fish fry all year because we ain't none of us been out fishing. I wish I wish we had time to go. We still hadn't put that new boat in the water yet. We bought it last year and never got it in the water yet. Has anybody done any shooting lately? I still am working on getting these 38s loaded. I hadn't done that at all yet. That's one more thing on my ain't got done list yet. We did go out the other night and try and shoot some armadillos in the pasture, but it was so hot, I guess they weren't out. There wasn't nothing moving that night. Vanessa, thank you so much for hanging in here. I really appreciate it. We enjoyed having you in. Y'all stay cool and enjoy your briskets tomorrow night. Yeah, Mark, I never get it. I never get that list finished. I'm definitely gonna get those bullets done this week though, because I want to shoot them. so I can do some test loads on them. CW did a good video on loading 38s yesterday, or it might have been this morning. I watched it. I don't know if he put it out yesterday or this morning. Fantastic, Don. I'm glad you got in on the drawing. I know I saw on the Georgia Shooters Connection the other night, I think they're going to do half their giveaway show on the Scotsman's channel and half of it on Georgia Shooters Connection. I hope they're getting a good bit of donations up for Willie's family. Yeah, it was good, Mark. It was actually put a two of them out, I think, in a row. I can't remember what the other one was, though. Yeah, I do too, Dan. I need a chronograph, but I'm so close to trapping season right now. I'm getting ready to dump a bunch of money into trapping. So I've been trying to stay off of Midway and Mid-South Bunnells. I've been trying to stay off all the websites. They send me stuff every day, and I look at it, click, delete. I can't spend a bunch of money on stuff right now. But you know, I'm loading these 38s that I'm doing for a snub nose. So I got to thinking, there's no really no reason to see which one shoots best out of a snub nose. It's not going to be a big difference no matter where in that powder range I go, you know. So I'm thinking about just loading some up in the middle of the grain recipe and just go with that. You know, if you load them hot, you're not going to do nothing but blow fire out the end of the barrel. As long as you load them, you know, enough to fire, you're in good shape. I think, Dan, the other night I thought that it jumped up. I thought they got a good bit more donations Friday night, but I may be wrong. I know they got some donations while the show was going on, but I may be wrong. Yeah, see, Dan, Don, I wish I had a 357. I had a beautiful Dan Wesson 357, and it got stole years ago. But it's a 7-inch barrel, I think. Or it was a 6 or 8. It wasn't a 6. It was longer than a 6, so it may have been a 7 or 8. But that was an awesome gun. I sure miss that gun. I've never had another 357 since then. I've been looking, but I had never pulled the trigger on it yet. That's kind of what I figured, Don. I think if I shoot in the middle of that range, powder range, you know, it ought to be a fine load to shoot through that snub nose. I don't know what the factories are loaded with, but you know, Yeah, I hated it too. I had it in my ex-wife's car. The car was locked up, of course, but they busted the window out and stole the car. And of course, once the police found the car, it was stripped, and they found the gun under the seat. Oh, it was in the glove box, not under the seat, but they had ripped the glove box out of it. I think those damn Wesson 357s now, it was the one it came with in the kit. Had a bunch of different barrels, but I only had the one barrel for it. Those guns are running pretty high right now. Well, that's kind of what I figured, Don. Just load them where you can get good control on them. They don't kick so bad because, like I said, with a 2-inch barrel, it's not like you're going to get a big difference in the powder load, velocities, or anything. So I'm just going to load them right in the middle. I'm going to do probably 10 of them and see how they shoot. And if I like the way they shoot, then I'm just going to load the rest of them with the same load. Yeah, I heard they were, Mark. Georgia Boy's got that one that he bought, that the refurb stuff. Man, that was a nice one. It was pretty much just like the one I had. He's got it now. I think he's only got one barrel in that kit too, though. I hadn't seen a contender in a long time, Dan. I mean, I'm sure they're still out there. Do they even make contenders anymore? I mean, I know you could buy one from a collector or from you might find one through a shop somewhere, but I hadn't seen a contender in a long time. That's awesome, Gary. That's something I need to do is get in and clean. I cleaned all the guns up I got here, but I've got some in the gun case that probably need some touching up. Henry's some nice rifles. Yeah, I think so too, Don. I just want a bunch of them for practice shooting, just plinking bullets. That's why I thought there ain't no reason to load them real hot. Because, I've got some defensive rounds that I carry in it. But I just want some I can get out and shoot some. I think they did, Don. I think somebody bought them out, actually. But, you still see a few contenders for sale online. But, like, I got a Thompson Center muzzle loader that I've had since probably 1980 or 81. It was a kit I built. And then we built one for my dad. And everything you see now are those inline muzzle loaders. They're not really, this is just a regular old muzzle loader. But it was accurate. Boy, it shot good. It's 50 caliber. It shot really well with sabots in it. It seemed like I read the other day somebody bought Thompson Center out. And I can't remember who it was. It might have been same people that make the Heritage rifles. Who owns that? Is that I can't remember who makes the Heritage rifles and pistols. But I always enjoyed deer hunting with my muzzle loader. That's what I thought, Dan. You don't see anything, and I think Thompson Center did get sold out or bought out. I got friends of mine who I think still have them. They had them in the 80s and 90s. That could be, Don. Very well could have been. I read it the other day. I was looking, matter of fact, I was looking up those Thompson muzzle loaders online, and it said, but that may be who bought them out. And Remington, did they buy all of them out, Don? That's awesome, Mark. I always wanted a flintlock, but I didn't. I never got one. But the percussions, they're accurate. They're very accurate. Thompson made a good muzzle loader. Oh, Smith and Wesson bought Thompson Center. Okay, Gary. I read it on that website I was at. I just couldn't remember. Okay, Gary. Yeah, Smith and Wesson. You'd think they would have kind of, if they found a few things, started marketing them through Smith and Wesson, but good deal, Gary. Well, wow, Dan, 13. Well, they were pretty pricey when they came out, though, weren't they, Dan? Seemed like those guns ran about $600 or $700 when they were new. Those contenders. And if you bought a kit that had more barrels than that, it's probably more than that. 2007, Gary. Okay. Well, see, that's been a long time. That's probably why you don't see any of them on the market anymore. I sold a lot of my guns over the years because, to be honest with you, to get a new gun, I couldn't afford a new gun without selling the old gun. So I went through guns there for a few years. I was trading, selling, and buying, and I wish I had back all those guns though that I had sold or traded. Now that I got a little bit where I could afford both guns, I wish I still had them. Hey, Vanessa, thanks for coming back. Hope you got all the stuff you went there for, your boards. Yeah, they did, Don. One of my buddies had one that had a 30-30 barrel on it. I watched him shoot that thing. I thought, man, I don't know part of that. But they did come with a little. I think you could buy a mountable stock on it. You can put a little stock on it, but still, that's a lot of kick for a 30-30 on that little gun. Oh, okay, Vanessa. Well, Dan, if you can talk him out of it, do you know which barrel he's got on that one? Yeah, I know, Don. When you're younger, you do a lot of trading and horse trading and stuff, and you regret it over the years. But okay, Vanessa. Yeah, I mean, when you're a young guy, you don't have a whole lot of extra cash, which I ain't got a lot of extra cash now. I'm an old guy, but there's a few of those guns I wish I'd have had back. Really, Don? Yeah. See, I don't know. I don't know if I remember ever seeing one of those barrels. I don't think I remember ever seeing one on Thompson. Well, Dan, if you can get it with 4 or 5 different barrels, I'd say get it. Oh, okay, Don. Yeah, 5 different barrels, 4 or 5 barrels. I'd jump on it, Dan. It's gonna be high. I mean, it'd be high, but it'd be worth getting it. I think they made like 20 different barrels for that thing, Don. Oh, Judy, I bet that's the same muzzle loader I got. I don't remember what they called it. If it was I don't remember what the name of that. It was two or three sizes. They had one small one. It was like a Renegade or something, and they had one that was I don't remember which one. What the name of the one I had was. I tell you what, Gary, them things are high. I wanted one too. Man, that thing was high dollar for that 410. But it would be an awesome gun to have. Yeah, I've always enjoyed hunting with, well, I always did it with a percussion and never hunted with a flintlock. But I always enjoyed hunting with a muzzle loader. Wow, Don. Yeah, I don't remember how many barrels it was, but it was a lot of them. Let me see. Yeah, I believe it was Renegade, Mark. There was different ones. I made like 2 or 3 different sizes. It may have been a Renegade. Renegade. I'm gonna have to look at the side plate and see what they called that gun. I hadn't got it out in a while. All I know is Thompson made some quality guns. It really surprised me they went out of business or got bought out, and then nothing ever was done with them because they were good quality guns. I still wish I'd have got a hold of one of the flintlocks though before they quit making them. Oh, okay, Don. I didn't know they had the custom barrels and stuff. I wouldn't have wanted to shoot too many of the larger bore stuff though, man. That's just I watched him shoot that 30-30, and that was a heck of a kick on that pistol. Really, Chip, an encore. Wow. I know, Judy, and my daddy told me the same thing. I wish I'd have listened to him, but you always see that new gun laying there and you want it. So I should have kept them though. Rochester, New Hampshire. That's probably what mine says on the barrel, Don. Gary, I use my 22 rifle or 22 pistol. I use a long rifle ammo. Usually, I like to use 40 grain. Yeah, I know, Don. No, we still got all of Daddy's guns when he died, but I sold a lot of my guns over the years. Like I said, I used to horse trade. When I first got on fire department, we were always swapping guns around and selling them to each other. I had some pretty neat little guns over the years, but kind of I'd trade them out. Oh, that's neat, Don. None of my, as far as I know, I don't remember my granddaddy ever having a gun. He might have, but I don't remember him ever having a shotgun, uh, or any pistols or anything. I don't know why he didn't. He owned a gas station for years. You'd think he would have toted a little pistol in his pocket. Well, still though, it's some memories of having them, Don. I mean, the only thing my daddy had was all hunting rifles, of course. He never had anything, you know, too wild. Had a couple of pistols that I give him, but that's right, Don. 22, 250, 300 Win Mag. Now, see, now I've never had any Magnum rifles. My dad had a seven mag, but I never. Biggest gun, I didn't even carry a 30-06. I hunted my whole life with a Marlin 35 Remington. And that was plenty of gun for me because where I hunted was usually so thick you didn't need nothing big, nothing that shot further than that. Me too, Don. I got that 35 Remington when I was 12 years old, and I've had it ever since. And I bought my son a Winchester. Mine's a Marlin. I bought him a Winchester 30-30, and that's what we hunted all them years with, me and him, just a 35 and a 30-30. Yeah, Gary, I agree. I agree, buddy. That is neat, Judy. That's a uh, you can't beat that. Now my daddy had a 12 gauge that I think it was a Harrison Richardson or something that came from Sears, and he got it when he was 12 years old, and we had it his whole life. And when right before he died, it come up missing. We ain't found it yet. So I think that was an ex brother-in-law deal there. But yeah, I don't know. I can't prove that. Really, Don? 22 Magnum Marlin. I think my buddy's got one of those 22 Magnum Marlins. It's a lever action. I hang on to it, Dan. You know, I would hang on to it, buddy. Oh, no, that's neat, Don. Oh, it's a bolt action? Okay. I think his is a lever action. It might have been a bolt action. I have to ask him. He brought it with us one day when I was trapping. He had it on his 4-wheeler, but I cannot remember. Really, Chip? That sounds like a big gun. Pretty good bore. Well, I'm sure it is, Judy. I bet it is. Well, all my newer guns are all bolt actions, Judy. I love bolt actions, but I love that old lever action. That old cowboy gun is always shot real good for me. You just can't find 35 Remington bullets no more. But a bolt action's the smoothest gun you'll ever shoot. Oh yeah, Dan, don't get rid of that gun. Hang on to it, unless the guy with the contender wants to trade, make a trade or something. That's the only way I'd do it. But there I go, trading guns again. See, don't listen to me. Wow, Don, that is an old gun. Wonder when they did start putting serial numbers on them. I wonder, what do you figure, the early 1900s or late 1800s? I mean, rimfire's been around for a long time, but yeah, Chip, that's probably where I wound up that's probably where my dad got that 35 that I've got, was probably at Sears. Back then, that was the only places around. I mean, there weren't any real sporting goods stores. I remember you had Sears, and down here anyway, you had Sears and Roebuck, you had Riches, but they didn't sell firearms. Sears was pretty much it here for when I was a kid. I remember I was probably in high school when they opened up the first sporting goods store there. I remember. Oh, really, Don? Well, maybe not. Either way, that's an old pistol. So yeah, I know, Dan. I kind of figured that would be one way they start trying to work it. Start they figure if they can't get the guns, they'll go after the ammo, which stinks because it's already hard enough to get. You can't really stockpile much ammo. Oh, okay, Chip. I didn't know how that worked. That's probably a sweet shooting gun. Very cool, Judy. Yeah, I sure hope you get that on video. I can't wait to see that. I know y'all shot some big ones. I'll be darned, Gary. I didn't know it was that late of a date, but even into the up to 68. Well, that wasn't much before I got that 35. So maybe 5 years before I got that 35 Marlin. I don't guess I've ever seen a 7mm 08. Don or Judy, I guess I've never seen that caliber. Dang, Dan, I wish you could stock up on me some, but ain't no way to ship them down here without killing me in shipping costs. I need a bunch of small rifle primers. Now, I'm not seeing them around here. Is it a store up in Idaho, or is there a gun show going on, or where are you getting them, Dan? Judy, do y'all go? Is it very far from y'all's house where y'all go on your hunts? I mean, y'all have to travel a good ways, or is it pretty close up near y'all's house? Oh, that's neat, Don. Oh, good, Dan. Let me know how it goes. I heard y'all talking about that on the live the other day about wondering if CCI would sell, you know, at the plant. I'm anxious to see how that goes. I may have to make a trip to uh, up there too. Where'd you say, Idaho or Ohio? Idaho. All right. That's a long way from me, but I'd almost do a weekend trip and go. Wow, 6 hours? I guess you have to do an overnighter for a couple of nights then. Yeah. I might have to, when I find out from you, Dan, I may have to make a weekend trip to Idaho. How far from Georgia is Idaho, Dan? 10 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours? Well, if I drove up there, I'd load up on some primers as long as they don't have a limit. I'm pretty good on small and large pistol, but I'd like to have some large rifle and small rifle, but I would buy some more small pistol too if I had the opportunity to buy them. I'd definitely stock up on them. Oh, wow. I didn't know that, damn. Hey, Tim S., how you doing, brother? What you up to today? I know it's hot. Hey, Chip, y'all be careful and have a great Sunday afternoon, buddy. I appreciate you being in so long. Good luck on your bear hunt, and good luck this deer season. I enjoyed having you in here today. Dan's talking about going to Idaho, Tim. He's going to go up there and see if he can buy primers from CCI. Told him I might have to load up and head up to Idaho myself. See you, Chip. Oh, gosh, Dan. Wonder how long it'd take me to get there from Georgia. Let me see. I imagine it'd be 15 hours or more for me if I drove straight through, but I probably couldn't do that. If I made a 3 or 4 day long weekend out of it, though, I could drive up and spend a little time up there. Hey, Don, we appreciate you hanging out with us today, buddy. It's always good to have you in here. Tell Miss Cat I said hey, and y'all try and stay cool up there. I know it's a little better today, but don't know what tomorrow's gonna be. So y'all try and stay cool and hope the deer stay out of your garden. All right, Tim. We can work something out. You don't need to give me no gas money, but you can ride up there and we'll get some primers if we can. We'll see what Dan says, see how he did up there. See you, Don. Oh, okay. Hey, Cat. Yeah, I'll pick you up. We'll all ride up. I'll probably take another buddy of mine. He's always looking to buy some stuff too. Oh, I know, Julius. Hunting videos are tougher than it looks on YouTube, but maybe with your son up there, maybe y'all can at least get some shots after you get the moose in. But it's really interesting to me because we don't have moose here, so I love to see stuff like that. 38 hours from Georgia to Idaho. Good Lord. I didn't know it was that far. Yeah, that's probably it's at least I ain't driving over 8 hours a day, so 3 days. It'd be about the same amount for me as it is for you. I guess that'd be a week trip. Oh, awesome, Tim. We're supposed to have some rain, but everything's north of me right now. We have had a little bit of a breeze, though, I will say that. Hey, Gary, we appreciate you hanging out, buddy. And I got a little package coming out to you. It's going to be next week before it's ready. But I'll get it out to you quick as it comes in. Y'all have a good afternoon. Enjoy your burgers on the grill, buddy. Yay, Jen's back. How you doing, Jen? That's fine. We're always open here. Just stop in anytime you can. Man, burgers on the grill sounds pretty good. Yeah, I know, Dan, but I'd rather stop 2 or 3 places on the way back. If I Google gun stores and stuff, I kind of like doing that, just stopping at different little gun stores on the way back to see if I run across any deals. County Line Adventures, how you doing, brother? You getting ready for trapping season? You know I am. I'm gonna make an order tonight. F&T. I got some stuff to buy tonight. Wow, Judy, what will y'all do? Just do a weekend trip? I mean, go up there and hunt and get a hotel room or something for the nights, and then process it and bring it all back, or how does that work? Or y'all take a camper up with you, or? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Dan. You know, I kind of do that now when I go, like when I go down to Florida, I'll Google up gun shops or ammo shops, and I'll pull in those little ammo shops and see. I'm always looking for primers, so a lot of those gun stores have them if you'll spend a little money in there. I think that'd be a neat thing to do. Yeah, I know County Line. I know how that is. And you got, kids and all too. That's kind of, I got my grandkids here, so I'm always chasing them down doing something. I got to buy a bunch of lures and baits pretty soon, either this week or next week. And then I got to buy some tools too. Ark Wildman, how you doing, brother? Appreciate you stopping in. Run your link if you got a wrench. I don't know. I can't see it over here. So if you got one, run your link. Oh, look at that. Dan's on it faster than I can say it. Thanks, Dan. Hope you're having a good Sunday afternoon, Ark Wildman. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm set for traps this year, but I'm not really buying any more traps this year. So mostly it's just going to be baits and lures and tools for the trap line. We ought to be getting our furs back here in the next month, I hope. I'd like to get them back here. it probably cost me $150 in bait and lure this year. Okay, Judy, are you heading out? You have a good afternoon too. I'm trying to stay cool up there. I hope your beans are still growing. We really enjoy having you in here, Judy. Everybody say bye to Judy. Oh, really, Ark Wild Man? I'm good on triggers right now. I got a few leg hole traps that I need some new dogs for. I'm gonna have to buy some of those, replace some of my dogs on them. But 330s are in pretty good shape this year. But I got plenty of other stuff to buy. Oh, good, County Line. I got to soak all mine in vinegar and get all that old wax and rust off of them so I can redo them this year. Every one of my traps need doing. I let too much rust build up on them now. I usually don't do it, but every other year. So, oh shoot, Georgia boy, come on down here to the flatland. We'll put you on some traps down here, buddy. I sure do enjoy it, man. I look forward to it every year. I guess like I do in the summer, usually for fishing. But as soon as that first cold snap hits, man, I start getting the shakes. I'm ready to get out in the woods. See you later, Judy. Awesome, County Line. I'm using my 330s. And for beaver, I got some number 4 Dukes that I use. And the rest of all my traps are Dukes. I buy all Duke traps just because they're cheaper and I can buy more of them. And if one gets too messed up to work on, I just throw it away. But I'm in good shape as far as traps. I do got to do a little. I tweak them every year, check the pan tension and all that stuff. But biggest thing is just going to be dyeing them and waxing them. But I do got to get all that rust off this year. Yeah, Georgia boy, you could get you some coon traps, put them out around the house, and you ain't gonna catch nothing except a coon, a possum, or a skunk. You don't even catch cats in them things. Not very often. Every now and then. Yeah, I don't like them either, County Line, but I told Stoney, I said, my goal this year, I want to catch 100 coons. He said, 100 coons? I said, yeah. I said, I think we can do it. I don't know if we will or not, but I want to catch a lot of them because they say coon prices are actually going to be up a little bit this year. So, I mean, if I get $2 or $3 a coon at $100, that's $200 or $300. So, it don't take long to skin them and flesh them and board them. So, That's my plan anyway. And I saw Grown Walls. They said beaver prices are going to be up this year too, and otter's going to be up. They didn't say much about muskrat, so I don't know what muskrat's going to do. But like I said, at $3, $2 or $3 a coon, I'll take that. If that's what they'll give me. I've been banking back all my furs last 2 or 3 years, and try and sell them on like Etsy or something, because fur price has been so bad. So I've got a pretty good stock of furs right now. But next year, I'm just going to take all the raccoons and sell them. Is that right, Jen? Need to get you one of those, what do they call those things? Them salt guns that shoot salt at them. That'll run them out of there. You shoot them in the rear end. Jerry, we're gonna smoke some of the beaver this year, maybe a muskrat. The a lot of the other stuff I'll either use for bait. Like coyote ain't good for much of nothing, but you can use coon meat and stuff like that for making baits. The only thing I would eat would be the beaver or the muskrat. Everything else is, I ain't eating no possum. I ain't eating no coon unless things get real bad. But that's pretty much what we'll do. We'll just cut it off the bone and grind it up and make baits with it. Yeah, Jen, I ain't, unless the world starts falling apart, I ain't eating them too. I ain't gonna say I won't eat them, but I'm just not gonna eat it. That's the last thing on my food chain that I'm going for. Muskrat pot pie. Yeah, we might try that, Georgia boy. I just figured to start with, I'd just smoke them on the grill. That or make like cook in a crock pot like a roast, like a beef roast or something. I guess beaver tacos could work too, Jen. Dan's still trying to get me to eat cow tongue or whatever that stuff was they wanted me to eat. That's what I'm wanting to do, county line. I want to smoke it just like you would do a brisket or something. There it is. I knew Dan was coming out with that. Dan, that's a toss up, buddy. I don't know. I'd almost rather eat a coon than a cow tongue. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, Jerry, they say beaver meat and muskrat is really good. They say it's really good meat. I've seen a lot of my buddies eat it on here. I just hadn't done one yet. That's right. I mean, muskrat on a big green egg. No, Dan, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen until things get real bad. I know, Jen, but you and Dan are gonna have to eat the cow tongue. I just something about a cow tongue I ain't eating. If you ever had a cow lick you with that tongue, it's like sandpaper. I just that might be good, Tim. Just not with the cow tongue, with the beaver maybe. I just can't do it, Dan. I mean, I'd probably eat squirrel before I ate cow tongue. Nothing wrong with squirrel. Squirrel's good. They just ain't a whole lot to it. But I don't know. That's what I heard, Jerry. I've heard a lot of the churches have muskrat suppers like that. I mean, I know that there's too many people that like it for it not to be good. Damn, damn, damn. I don't know what I'm gonna do to you, brother. Yeah, we're gonna be getting some wild game on the smoker this year. That's for sure. I'll probably smoke a couple leg quarters too, deer leg quarters. Yeah, Dan, but I can tell you right now, I could call my mama today and she'd say, "Don't you eat no nasty cow tongue." I bet you $1 that's what she's. Matter of fact, when I get home tonight or get done tonight, I'm gonna call her and see what she says, and I'll let you know. I mean, they used to eat a lot of stuff when we didn't have a whole lot. I've seen them eat pork brains, and when we kill a hog every year, my grandma and them would cook them brains and eggs up and eat that stuff. I remember seeing them do it. And my mama says there was two old ladies used to keep her when she was a kid. She said they'd cut the cone off a rooster's head and under his neck, the crawl, what I call it. They would cut that cone off top and bottom, and they'd batter that stuff up and deep fry it real quick, kind of like pork skins, and eat that cone off a rooster's head. All right, Jen. Don't ag him on now. Oh, really? County line? You had it over there? I'm gonna try some. Man, Dan. I gotta be mighty hungry to eat that stuff, Dan. Well, so does the country folk, Jerry. They eat it too, but not me. That's just like I got a buddy of mine that says every year this family out by him cooks possum at Thanksgiving. And he said that they eat that pot, they would rather have that possum than the turkey that their mama's cooking. But they always cook up a possum too, a couple possums. And he says that'll be ate before that turkey's ever even carved. I just don't see it. I know, Jen, and that's the way it should be, but and it probably is, has always been that way here in the South too. Oh, strawberry shortcake. Now I can work with that, Jen. You need to do a video on that, or you may have done a video on that already. I love strawberry shortcake. They have those wild game dinners out here, and they'll have a little bit of everything. County Line, you can like taste a little bit of every kind of wild game. Yeah, I know, Dan. And I mean, you know, maybe one of these days I'll actually try it. I just don't see it happening. Not right now. I love turkey too, Jen. I always like how they deep fried those turkeys, but I ain't never had a deep one of those turkey fryers. But I've had some. Somebody cooked it, brought it in one time at a fire station. We had it. I think that was the best turkey I've ever had fried in that deep fryer. Yeah, I hear you, Tim. You know, I mean, it's been 8 for years and years here. I guess I've got spoiled and I don't eat none of that stuff. When they started putting in Waffle Houses, I quit it. I don't want to eat any of that stuff no more. Hey, Sunfish for Fish, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it's getting about supper time here in a little while. Might have to throw something on the grill. Well, they do them for fundraisers down here, County Line. The churches will do it like for fundraisers for the missionaries and stuff like that, you know, or have a big wild game supper. They'll have all kinds of stuff there. I love Applewood smoked anything, Vanessa. That's my favorite kind of bacon, the Applewood smoked. When I cook a lot on my smoker, I always add apple juice in my pan under it, let it steam up with apple juice. Plus, I use apple wood. Like if I'm cooking chicken, any kind of fowl, I use apple. Really, Jen? That's neat. I've heard of head cheese, but I've never tried any. Yeah, some fish for fish. Now I imagine applewood would be good on fish too. I didn't think about that. Fish and chicken or turkey, any of that. I think I saw that, Jen. Seems like I remember seeing that video. If not, I'll go back and double check. I'm pretty sure I saw that video. You making sandwiches with it. Uh oh, Vanessa. Hope you get some rest for a little bit once you get home. Anyway. Oh, that sounds good, Vanessa. Hickory smoked maple syrup. I'll go back and look, Jen. I don't know why, but that sounds familiar. And I think I mean, I've been following you for probably 2 years now, but I'll go back and look. I know I've had your channel for at least 2 years because you were one of the first channels I ever subscribed to. Oh, that's one of my favorites, Jen, is gravy and biscuits. I can eat my weight in gravy and biscuits. I'll tell you what I like with it, either salmon patties or either Spam. I don't know why, but those just all seem to go together. Now that's one thing, Sunfish for Fish. I don't like I like my just regular white gravy, with salt and pepper in it. And I like my sausage and stuff on the side. I don't like them together. To me, it just don't taste as good. I know it's crazy. Everybody likes it like that, but I usually don't. I bet it is, Vanessa. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, I started watching Jen, and when Mike Humphrey was doing a lot of lives, that's when I picked your channel up. That sounds good, Vanessa. I had Spam and scrambled eggs and toast this morning. I love Spam. Yeah, I know, Vanessa. We used to eat it every morning at the fire station too, and I guess that's why I got where I just like it plain now. That was our go-to breakfast every morning. Now, I've never had that Sunfish for Fish, but I mean, I'm sure it'd be good. Any kind of fish like that made into like patties, I like. I like crab patties like that too. Really, Vanessa? Yeah, I like any kind of fish patties pretty much. I like my Spam real thin and crunchy. That'd probably be good. Jalapenos and Spam, Vanessa. Yeah, so did my dad, Jen. He always liked them on his tomato sandwiches too. 351 Cleveland, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. What's going on this Sunday afternoon? Huh, Bologna's good too, New Jersey. Yeah, those are good. Some fish for fish. They make individual packs of Spam now, but it ain't enough Spam for me. Yeah, I like bologna. I mean, I like tomato and Spam sandwiches, Jim. Or I like Spam sandwiches with a fried egg on it and cheese. Yeah, that's it, Dan. That's what. Yeah, crab and lobster mix in a patty like that is awesome. When I go to Florida, I always get all that stuff. Now I don't like no kind of chowder, Vanessa. Yeah, I like some bologna with with spicy mustard. I might would eat a chicken chowder. I don't like any of the other chowders. Oh, I do too, Jen. My sister used to fry bologna and put mashed potatoes in the middle of it and eat it. Oh yeah, Vanessa. I hear you, 351 Cleveland, but I still eat it, brother. I still eat it. I mean, that's like eating what was that stuff they used to have? It was like a spread. Oh, devil devil meat, potted meat, whatever that stuff was. Red devil potted meat. That's some nasty stuff. Yeah, I love me some sauerkraut too. We don't have any water burgers, Sunfish for fish. Kielbasa is good. I hadn't tried it either, Jen. Yeah, I don't eat much fast food stuff like that, Sunfish. Yeah, that stuff was nasty, New Jersey. Where you? How much you got now? 351. I'll share your channel out on my channel on my community page. I hate that stuff, Dan. I used to eat it when I was a kid, but I don't like it. I like apple butter, Tim. 190. Well, we're gonna get you up, try and get you up to at least 250, 300. I'll share your channel out after the live tonight on my community tab. Maybe it'll do some good. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes people pick up some, sometimes they don't. But we'll try and get you up there. You need a lot more than that. That's for sure. That sounds good, New Jersey. I think I finally got caught up. Yeah, 351. Maybe we can get you on up there, buddy. Yeah, I love me some fried chicken too, Sunfish. I hate to say it, but I like pretty much everything fried. That's probably why I'm a heart attack kid. Did it help, Mark? Good. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. You just don't never know who looks at the community tab. But I hope we can get 351 up there. All y'all, anybody that ain't got 351 Cleveland, y'all pick him up. Somebody run his link if you would. Dan's probably whipping those keys out right now. I think most of y'all got him, but if you don't, pick up 351 Cleveland. We'll get him on up there. Yeah, I love some pasta too, New Jersey. But I love anything fried. That's my downfall. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate that, brother. Y'all make sure you pick him up, watch a video, and leave him a good comment. That would be so neat, Jen, to have one of those stone ovens. Well, like Vanessa's got one, a stone oven to cook pizzas in. That would be so cool. They say you can cook them on the green egg, but I ain't never tried yet. You got to buy something to slide in it, I think. Ain't no problem, brother. All right, Tim, thanks. That sounds good, Vanessa. Hey, pizza don't like me either, Sunfish, but I'll still eat it. I had a cabinet full of Tums. That's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one of these days, Jen. I think it'd be kind of neat. Oh, okay, Vanessa. See, I got one. I got like a ceramic stone that goes in there, but I think it's different than the one I got. I think the piece of stone sits on the thing I got. It keeps the direct flame off of it. Yeah, I know, New Jersey. Nothing I eat pretty much is healthy anymore. Vanessa. Hey, plain old Chuck, how you doing, buddy? We're talking eating and cooking. You'll fit right in because I've seen how good you cook. That's right. That's right, New Jersey. Yeah, now tomato sauce, really it's tomato paste that really gives me bad indigestion, but I can eat tomatoes, sauce, but when it's paste, I don't know what the difference is, just stronger, I guess, but that kills me. I know, me too, Jen. I'm gonna have to figure out something for supper. Oh, okay, Vanessa. Oh, okay. You get it good and hot. Cornmeal under the dough. All right. Might have to try that out. Chuck, I hope you already ate, buddy, because it's killing me sitting in here listening to all this good food. And I'm sitting here on an empty stomach. Oh, all right. Cool. I might have to try that, though, on the egg. See if I can't cook up a pizza one day. My daughter makes them up herself and cooks them in the oven. I mean, they taste as good as anything you get frozen, but I like to try it on the grill. I think it'd be a whole lot better. I like Italian food. Just something about tomato paste gets me. Yeah, it is, Dan. To me, it's a lot better. I don't know. I mean, we don't have a lot of good pizza joints around here. All you got's like Domino's or some of these other ones. We used to have a mom and pop place right here in town that was awesome, but they shut down for some reason. They had good hot wings too. Okay, Vanessa, sounds good. I've heard of that sunfish for fish. Spaghetti squash. I've heard that. Matter of fact, Jim might have cooked some spaghetti squash before. Yeah, I hear you, 351. That's what we were talking about earlier. Uh, I can usually get by on one deer a year because my grandkids don't eat a whole lot of it. But I'm ready to get some in the freezer. I love deer sausage. I like it cubed. It's just not worth doing it because they won't eat it. So I get everything ground now, or either sausage. There's nothing better than cubed deer meat. Well, you just use the same ingredients you would use on tacos, Dan. That sounds good, but I thought you did, Jen, because that sounded familiar too. I'm telling you, I thought I'd watched every one of your videos, but I know a lot of them I remember. I'd like to have a hog in the freezer. Me and Stoney up there, we were talking about having one slaughtered this year and go in halves or quarters with his brother now. I got to get this. I got to get a freezer out here though in this trapping shed, or I'm not going to be able to hold any more meat this year. I got a bunch of it in Stoney's freezer right now. I need to get out of there because I know he's going to start shooting deer come bow season. He's going to need freezer space. It's good 351. There's just no fat on it hardly. You have to add like if you're getting make sausage and stuff, you might got to add some more pork fat with it, but it's good. Oh, love me some bacon, Jen. Yeah, wild hog, very lean meat. Yeah, I know. There's not a lot of belly meat. It'd be hard to make bacon with wild hog. There ain't no belly meat on them. Refried beans instead of tomato paste. Oh wow, Dan. Okay. Still sounds pretty dang good. I like refried beans. I like any kind of bean. I ain't never met a bean that I didn't like. Matter of fact, soon my cantaloupes are done, which they're about done now. I got to yank all them up, till it up, and plant me some more butter beans over there. I tell you what, I saw a good video on Tim's channel, the Creative Outdoorsman yesterday. Y'all ought to go over and check that out. He's doing he was talking about how to put up dry goods, and have them last a long time. He uses those. Oh, what kind of bags are those? Uh, it's like the metal bag, the metal kind of bags. I can't think of what you call them things now. But he uses a just have to go over and see the video. I can't remember what you call those bags. But he said it'll last up a whole lot longer than just putting it up in bags. Mylar bags. Yeah, that's about all you get out of them. Yeah, Jen, this Mylar bags. He does all his dry goods, all his beans and rice and all that stuff, and he's got one of those bag sealers that melts the end of the bag. Then he puts them all in a 5-gallon bucket and seals the top of the bucket. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go that route. And you can put freeze dried foods in them, you know. But it just sounds like a good way to do it. And everything you need in there was like $75. You get the sealer, you get the bags, you get those little moisture packs. You throw one in there, and it was awesome. Oh, do you, Jen? I should have known you was already ahead of the game. I'm going to look on Amazon and order the stuff to do it. I'm going to start sealing my stuff up in those. My dry goods, anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do mine, Sunfish for Fish. I'm going to do all my beans, my rice. Wonder if you can do flour in them all right. Yeah, oxygen absorbers. Jen, can you do flour in them okay, you think? I would think you could. And cornmeal, that kind of stuff. I just thought it'd be a lot easier to store stuff in those. Oh, cool, Sunfish. Well, that's the route I'm going. I'm going to order me some stuff off Amazon. Shelf life should be a whole lot longer. And all my next beans I'm doing, I'm going to can them. I'm not putting anything else. I'm putting my okra in the freezer right now, but that's the last thing I'm putting in the freezer. I need to start canning and getting more space. Okay, Jen, does that keep the weevils out of them or whatever? I'm always a little leery about that, Sunfish, but I mean, I know you can do it. Just like you can, you can the meat and all that, but I'm a little leery about the meat so far. Talk you talking to me, Dan? Okay, Jen. I've always kept my flour in the refrigerator anyway. I guess I ought to start keeping it in the freezer. Oh, now you got me worried, Dan. You can't. It ain't. You can't ship cow tongue, can you? All right, buddy. I appreciate it. Sorry, I had to go there. Yeah, I think I need to get a lot more stuff up, you know. Yeah, Jen, see, you know, I don't trust Dan about some of this stuff. uh, yeah, I need to get a lot more dry goods put up. I'm good on vegetables and all, but I hadn't really been stacking back any dry goods, and that's one thing I need to do. Oh no, Dan. It better not be COD. I tell you that right now. Tim, pickles are the easiest thing you can do, buddy. I put a bunch of pickles up this year. And really, it's one of the easier things you can do. And they're good too, a lot better than store bought stuff. I do, Tim, but I haven't been canning. I've just been freezing most of my stuff. I water bath a lot of stuff too, you know, just boil it in the uh, pressure cooker. But like the pickles, I water bath them. All you have to do is you know, just water bath them for about 12 minutes, depending on what, you know, the pickles you got. But all the next green beans I do are going to be canned. I'm canning all them. And if I got enough tomatoes, I'm going to can my tomatoes. Do you, Chuck? I'm telling you, man, I am a pickle freak. I love pickles. I can eat them year round. And peppers aren't bad either. My daughter did. She pickled some okra last year, and it was a big hit. I pickled okra is okay. It's just not my favorite. But I love pickles, and pickled peppers are good too, as long as they're not them real hot ones. I can't eat them real hot ones. Are you, Vanessa? Oh yeah, Tim. I usually pick mine small just for that reason, Tim. I pick them when they're real small, you know, 6 inches or less, depending on if I'm cutting them in you know, in spears or if I'm, you know, doing the whole pickle. I do them different ways, however many I got the most of. That's right, Sunfish. Exactly. You know, Jen, I like sweet pickles. Everybody was wanting me to make bread and butter, but I don't like bread and butters as good as I like sweet or dill. I mainly love dills. I can eat dill pickles, a whole jar of dill pickles. Sweet pickles, I'll eat a few of them, but they're so sweet I can't eat very many at a time. Now I've never had pickled cauliflower, Vanessa. GGW Reloading, how you doing, brother? Hey, you need to look at my about page and do me a favor, email me your address. I got something I was going to send out to you next week. I appreciate you coming in here. Whoo, Dan, I don't believe I want no Carolina Reapers pickled. You imagine getting choked on that vinegar after you eating that hot pepper, man, that'd kill you. Well, I'm a good piece, some fish for fish. When I used to live where my old house was, where we before we sold that house, I was about 10 miles from it. But we got out of there, so I'm a good little piece now. Them things are too hot for me, Vanessa. I can't eat them. I can eat spicy stuff and I can eat some kind of hot stuff. But them Carolina Reapers, I ate some hot sauce down in Florida last year. It had that stuff in there. My mouth burnt for over an hour. I couldn't imagine eating a straight pepper like that. You reloading anything today, GGW? They're just too hot for me, Vanessa. That would kill my acid reflux. I couldn't handle that. I grew some little peppers my aunt gave me one year that I brought back up from Florida. Them things were little bitty old peppers. I bet they weren't 1 inch long. And that was the hottest. I used to call them red bullets. I don't know what kind of pepper that was. That was some of the hottest pepper I ever seen, I tasted in my life. But they were real small. Man, woo, Dan, you can take it a lot better than me, brother. Them things are just too hot. How can you eat them without acid reflux? I mean, I have to take I call them belly pills. I have to take a pill every morning, and sometimes I still wind up having to take a Tums if I eat something bad. Oh, I got you, GDW. I hope you, if you've been fishing, I hope you caught a bunch. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but only certain things set it off. One of them peppers would probably set it off, I would think. Wow, Dan, that's more than me. My daughter's like that. Sometimes she'll have to take two of them. Usually, as long as I take one in the morning when I get up, and then every now and then I'll have to have some Tums, but very, very rarely after that. It's probably all that hot stuff you eating though. Awesome, man. I hope y'all get on them, bro. Maybe one of these days I'll actually get out, get the boat out. Just ain't been working out this year. We talked about getting to the coast one more time before it gets cold, but I don't know if we'll make it or not. I'd like to though. Usually when I go down there, I'll bring back some seafood like some shrimp and crab and stuff like that, and bring it back up here. Have a boil or something. Well, it looks like we might be getting ready to get some rain. Chuck, if you're still in here, you got the grill going today, or what are you doing today? Oh, that's cool, GGW. I wish we had them here. Yeah, I hear you, Dan. I'm kind of the same way. That's a good idea, Bernie. Baking soda definitely neutralize it some, I would think. What do you do? Just mix up a little in some water and drink it, or would you? I guess that's about the only way you could do the baking soda. I bet that would help, though. Where you at, GGW? You must be somewhere north of me, because salmon, we don't have salmon down here. Oh, Sacramento. My daughter lives in Sacramento. Half a cup of water, Bernie. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if she's right in Sacramento or if she's out just outside. I have to ask her. I've sent stuff to her before, but I'm not real familiar with Sacramento, so I'm not sure where she lives. That'd be good, Dan. Oh, really, Jen? I didn't know you were that close to Sacramento. One of these days, I might fly out and go see her. She just came to see me a couple of weeks ago, so I guess it'll be my turn to go up there. Yeah, we don't get much either, GGW. We usually get like 2 or 3 dustings every year, but maybe an inch. But it's usually gone by lunchtime. I love to watch it come down, but it just doesn't. The ground's never cold enough to stick. Oh, okay, Jen. That's not far at all. Huh, really, Bernie? I've had tamales, but I can't remember what all's in a tamale. Hey, Judith and Dan Davis, how you doing? I appreciate you coming in. You getting your traps ready? I'm getting ready to make me an order tonight on some baits and lures. I'm still waiting to use your stuff, Dan. As soon as it cools down a little bit, hopefully I get out there. I did hear some good news though. Gronwall said that beaver prices were going to be up this year, and actually coon might be up some this year. Good deal. Thanks, Dan. Yeah, they said otter's going to be up, beaver's going to be up, and coons may come up a little bit. I don't see much of a jump in coyotes, or they said cats are going to be real expensive this year. They're going to be paying good money for even for eastern cats. So there might be a little bit of hope for it for this year. I tested out a hunting light this weekend. I'll probably be putting a video out on it next week. It was a Bassfire green light. Did a pretty good job. For like a 30, I think it was like 32, 35 bucks. It was worth it. But I don't know. I think it worked better for coon hunting or hog hunting than it would coyote hunting, but not a bad light. But man, we got out there. It was so hot. There wasn't nothing moving. We tried to shoot some armadillos. We couldn't find any. Oh, really, Bernie? That's what folks around you use in their tamales. That sounds good. I'd like to get in on a pig hunting trip here this year. We got a lot on the forest land we can get in on. Yeah, those make some good videos, TGW. Hey, hippie chick off grid, Maine. How you doing? I appreciate you coming in. That's okay. I just appreciate you coming in. Everybody say hey to hippie chick. Hope things are going good on the homestead. Hope y'all been getting some water too, some rain. Been mighty hot here. You use rabbit in yours, Vanessa? That'll be awesome. I'd like to see that. I like any pig hunting videos. Yeah, I knew it'd been dry there. Of course, it's been pretty dry everywhere, it seems like, but uh, we have been getting a little bit the last couple of nights. So thank goodness. But we could use a whole lot more for the garden. I know that. Hope the part-time job's going good too. That's a good idea, Vanessa. I never smoked a squirrel like that. Awesome, Dan. We were just talking about that beaver and muskrats. I told them I'm gonna smoke one this year, or or a crock pot. I told them that's the two ways I want to try. I want to smoke one like a brisket, and I want to do one in the crock pot. That sounds real good. Yeah, Bernie, I agree. That's it. The other night, that pasture we went to. Usually, if you go out there at night and shine, you see eyes everywhere. But it was so hot the other night, there was nothing moving. We didn't even see any deer. We didn't jump no deer up. I think everything's laying low right now, just trying to conserve energy. That sounds good, Vanessa. Oh, thanks, Dan. I got that. It's been 10 years ago, 15. It's probably been close to 20 years ago. I got that gray. It was a good sized gray. I got him down at my old, where I used to live, my old house. I hadn't seen a gray fox, and well, Stony caught that one last year when we trapped. Mostly all I see now are red fox. We don't see a whole lot of grays around here much anymore. Hey, Shasta Valley Outdoors. How you doing, Shasta? Hope y'all staying nice and cool today. Really, GGW? We had a bad early summer. Went 30, 40 days with no rain, but that's it. I mean, I don't get a lot, but I generally get one good rainstorm a week here lately. Yeah, I know, Shasta. Seem like y'all are always in a drought. Of course, you're pretty close to GGW too. Wow, Bernie, do they do any filming or anything? Really, Dan? That's something. Most everything I've caught in the last 2 years probably has been all red fox. And I've been letting them go, most of them. If I had a real big adult male, I'd keep him, but It's just, I don't know why I see more reds around here now. I like the grays better than I do the reds, to be honest with you. Really, Vanessa? We've had some bad droughts here in Georgia. Oh yeah, I saw that, Shasta. I hope it doesn't get too close to you. I hope they get a handle on some of that stuff. Just make sure if they do, if it's time to get out, you get on out of there. Don't wait too long. Do you, hippie chick? See, I don't know why we don't have a lot of grays here anymore. Used to be that was all you saw, but when we started getting so many coyotes, it's like the grays either moved out or got ate. I don't know which of the two it is, but we just don't see them as much. I've had maybe one on my trail cam in 3 years. Good gosh, Bernie, I didn't have no clue it'd been that long. Dan, most of our stuff is still dry. I mean, we'll get a gully washer and it'll fill them up and then they're right back down within a week. Most of the places I beaver trap are almost still all dry. If there ain't, it's a trickle going through them. That's kind of what the ones I've caught, Dan, have been straw reds. I did catch one really bright red one last year. I let him go too. I hope it stays away from you, Shasta. I hate it for everybody living out there. I hate to see those fires every year out there. Good, Barney. If you can talk them into letting you put it out, put it out. No, hippie chick. Actually, I think the reds bring more money than the grays do. At least the eastern grays around here. I think the grays have prettier pelts to me, but I guess it's what the buyers want. Usually the reds are worth more money than the grays are. Yeah, I know, Shasta. I know it makes you nervous. Yeah, see, most states the grays are more populated, but down here in Georgia, I don't know if it's coyotes or what it is, but we just don't see them like we used to. Sacramento Valley. Okay. Well, shit, let me see. Still a good piece away from Shasta, I guess. Yeah, it is, hippie chick. You think it'd be the other way around, but for some reason it's not. And the grays get a lot bigger than the reds do. So, but I just like the grays better. I think they're prettier pelts. Well, Bernie, they have that what is it, El Nino? Then you have what's the opposite of the El Nino? Uh, but it's like it shifts around, and we'll get real hot summers with a drought, but then we'll get real wet uh, winters. It's kind of weird. But most of our rain is always, once fall gets here, from fall into winter, we get a lot of rain usually. A lot of rain. Oh, really, Shasta? I hate that. But I'm glad your mom got out. That's the deal. Just don't hang in there too long. That's why I told my daughter, I said, if it makes it down to Sacramento, y'all hit the road. Okay, 5 hours. Well, she'll probably be all right then, GGW. Guess that'd be a heck of a fire if it made it on down 5 hours. Of course, those fires move pretty fast, I guess. Yeah, La Nina. That's right. I can forget. But it's like a different pattern. It just flips upside down. Yeah, thanks, y'all. I had a brain fart. Oh, they are hippie chick. That's the main reason is they'll eat a lot of turkey, eggs, and the small turkeys. So, I mean, of course, so do the coons and possums and everything else. But I usually don't. I usually don't keep the reds. I usually let the reds go. It's probably dumb, but I don't know. The reds are just so much smaller. I usually let them go. But I'll take the grays. That'd be cool, Dan. It'll get there soon, Vanessa. I know you've been waiting a while. Yeah, I'd like to see that, y'all. If y'all do meet up, I'd like to see a video on that. I don't think I've got the room for chickens and ducks, Vanessa. I'm just going to have to stick with chickens. I think I'm just going to stick to the chickens, and because by this fall I will have my chickens. I don't care what lumber prices are. I'm gonna go ahead and build a coop and a run because I got to get eggs. Hippie chick, do you have ducks too, or do you? Yeah, I know you have chickens. You have ducks, turkeys, or anything? I know Jamie's got. She's got turkeys, chickens. I don't know if she's got any ducks or not. Yeah, y'all need to do that. Y'all need to get together. That's something I didn't think about, Diane. I didn't think about having to, what you'll be allowed to bring in, what you can't. I didn't know you had all those, hippie chick. I knew you had a lot, but I didn't know you had that many. Goodness, I don't have enough room. See, yeah, my little lot right here. Until I move and get out of here and get some more land, I couldn't sustain that right now. Hopefully, when my daughter graduates college, I'll get out in the country a little further. That's my plan anyway. Hey, Jen, I'll find somewhere to put them. Yeah, Gary, I'm still on right now for a little while. We got a good crowd in here, so I'm hanging in here, buddy. Y'all already ate your hamburgers? Well, Dan, I'm the only place I'm going if I leave here is would be Florida, probably, and probably about all I'll get down there would be beaver, maybe muskrats. I don't think they're loaded with as many coyotes as we got here. It'd be neat, Bernie, if you ever head north, you let me know. We'll meet up with me and uh, Jamie and Georgia Boy, and Chico. If you come through Georgia, let us know. Oh, really, hippie chick? So those are meat birds then. I've never had those ducks before. Sounds good though. Dang, you had a full day, and I'm still here, Gary. Hey, Mark Day Larson, how you doing, brother? I appreciate you coming in. What's going on today? Yeah, Gary had a full time, didn't he, Jen? Yeah, I know we've had guineas before, hippie chick. I always like the guineas. They are a pain in the rear sometimes. Well, Bernie, if you come up and visit, you let me know now. You're always welcome to stop by. We'll go shoot somewhere or do something. I'll take y'all out to dinner. Yeah, we're gonna cook up some beaver this year, hippie chick. There used to be somebody that did that here, Shasta. They would hire out those goats and clear off vacant lots where the we had a lot of what is that stuff? Oh, that old what is that weeds? Uh, oh, kudzu. They put them in them kudzu patches, and them goats would eat that kudzu down to nothing. Oh, nice, Mark. Been pretty hot there to do your. Are you drying it with a cooker? That sounds good, hippie chick. I might have to check into that then. I've never heard of those. I know the duck hunters on here probably have, but yeah, kudzu, Gary. It slipped my mind. That stuff will grow. It will take over everything, kill your pine trees out. That stuff's bad news. Okay, Dan, that sounds good. 80-20. All right, I'll try that. Yeah, trapping laws in Oregon ain't bad from what I've seen. Yes, ma'am, it's kudzu, hippie chick. I couldn't think of that to save my life. That stuff is terrible. Yeah, we're going to do some beaver and muskrat this year, Gary. Dan and Judith could do a lot of beaver meat. I hope not, Dan. That's going on every state, though. It's constantly having to battle it. Yeah, I've seen that, Mark. I know that's hard work. That's what uh, Chip Wild About the Outdoors was asking me if I make wax dirt down here, and I told him, I said, really, we don't need it. I can get away with the freeze. We usually don't have a freeze more than it'll freeze at night and then it'll thaw out by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Very seldom. I just use peat moss and I can get away with it here unless we get a lot of rain and then it freezes over. Yeah, Shasta. Every state's got those cities. You know. I tell you what, those guys down here, Shasta, make a lot of money on it. I mean, the DOT hires them. Well, I guess the state of Georgia hires them. The DOT goes out there with them, and they'll put them out on the side of the expressways up on them big hillsides, and they'll clear it out in no time. I used to have goats, but I ain't got room to have them anymore. I enjoyed having my goats; they weren't bad. Yeah, Dan, Atlanta runs the whole state of Georgia pretty much. You can figure that. I know, Mark. You trap some brutal. I've seen some brutal days out on your trap line, and then you laughed at me when it was like 30 degrees that day out here when I was freezing to death, and you were just laughing. Oh, Gary, you want to answer that for Hippie Chick or Dan? I don't know. I hadn't cooked a muskrat yet or a beaver, so this is going to be my first year. But I know they say muskrat is very good, but I don't know how different it is from a taste of a beaver. I would think it's a little more tender, maybe. Yeah, now Forest Service would be good, Shasta. That'd be a good a good thing to do. I mean, I don't know the difference in national or state, but our state uses them. I don't know about getting a contract on a national job, but forestry, I mean, it makes sense. What does muskrat taste like, Dan? Have you tried any muskrat? Yeah, Savannah. I forgot about throwing Savannah in there. And almost Columbus too, Dan. That's probably our next big city. That's all right, hippie chick. Have you tried muskrat? Or Dan, I don't know. I know Gary used to trap muskrats, but I think he said he had ate them. About like a rabbit? Okay. Well, there you go. Hey, ain't no problem, New Jersey. We're still yapping, man. Yeah, could be Shasta. I don't know. Georgia, I would think Georgia's easier here than dealing with the feds, but I don't know. I just think they'd rather put them goats out there on the side of the expressway on them big hills rather than try and get a bush hog up it. All right, y'all hang on for a second. I got to get some more coats. I got to go grab some more coats. I'm out. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Okay, I see where Mark says muskrat's good. Uh, oh, really, Vanessa? Okay, let me see. Catch up right quick. Ran out of iced tea. Okay. Nah, Tim, this is Georgia. We got to have Cokes. But I run slap out of what I had down here. I had to run up the house and grab some more. Hey, hippie chick, we enjoy having you in here. That's a lot of good folks in here, and everybody's just, I mean, it's like we're all sitting around the porch talking. That's what I like. Oh, New Jersey, better spray yourself. Nobody eats nutria down there, Dan. They are pretty ugly looking critters. Jerry, I appreciate you still being in here, buddy. They may be, Shasta. I know everybody around here used to we light a burn, not a burn barrel, a burn pit, run the mosquitoes out. Yeah, y'all need to check out New Jersey Fishing Maniac now. He catches some big old catfish and some carp too. Is that right, Dan? Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd trust the dog, I guess. That's something I never knew. I know Al. You sent Al a nutria. He said the teats are on the top of the back. I never knew that about a nutria. You know, I mean, we don't have them around here. We got them in South Georgia, but uh, that's something I never knew that. Hey, hippie chick, I sure appreciate you being in here. I hope you have a good week and you get some rain and it's not too rough on you. I know you work hard around there. But I really appreciate you being in here. We've enjoyed having you in here. I've heard of Cheerwine, Shasta. Oh, really, Vanessa? That's kind of neat, Dan. I mean, I would have never known that. I guess you better remember when you flashing them though, so you don't pop holes in the back. Huh? That's pretty neat, Shasta. He'll be out soon, Vanessa. Need to pop him one and say, look, quit yapping in there and get out here. I think it was kind of tart, Vanessa, the time I had it. See you later, Vanessa. We appreciate you being in here. We enjoyed it. Oh, really, Dan? Fox board? Yeah, I guess they are kind of long and, well, I don't know. Some of the ones you caught's pretty fat. I doubt if they'll make it up as far as where I live. They might, but I mean, I know they got them down on the coast and in the marshes, but I don't know how long it'll take them to get all the way up here. Y'all have a good evening, Vanessa. Yeah, Shasta. I was thinking it was like a tart cherry flavor, maybe with some kind of a Coke, almost like a Coke float with cherry in it or something. Oh, do they, Dan? you better spray with something, New Jersey. They've been bad here too this year. They didn't show up till about the beginning of July, but man, for the last month, Skeeter's been eating me up. I either have to sit out with a long sleeve shirt at night or I have to spray myself down. I hate using bug spray, but I'll use it, keep them off of me. Oh, is it? What time is it? Oh, it is. Hey, y'all, we better go ahead and wrap this up. I always go over to the Scottish Americans channel. If y'all get time, y'all go over there to Scottish Americans uh, live stream. It's called Foreign and Domestic. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Dan. But they're going everywhere. All right, guys. I hate to cut out. We've had uh, a good live. We've still got 11 people in here, but I always have to go over and try and make the foreign and domestic live stream. They're good folks over there. If you can, I would link it over. Link it over to his channel, but I don't know how to do that. So y'all go check him out. And I really appreciate each and every one of you being in here. And everybody that's been in here so long, I really appreciate it. I didn't plan on being in here for 3.5 hours, but okay, guys. Thank y'all. Thank each and every one of you. I really appreciate it. Jerry, 351, Mark Thomas, Boxcar, Jerry, Judith and Dan, Mark J. Larson, if you're still in here, Dan, G23, I sure appreciate it, buddy. Tim S., I'll see all y'all. Shasta, if you're still in here, I appreciate it. Thank each and every one of you. It makes my day when y'all are in here every Sunday. I enjoy it. So thank y'all. Jen, I'm sorry I didn't call you. Thanks a lot, Jen. Thank y'all. I'm gonna cut out of here. Y'all have a good Sunday evening.